Mashup. Just the word sounds unusual and techy. Many ask what this term means. We find from Wikipedia the following definition. In web development, a mashup is a web page or application that uses and combines data, presentation, or functionality from two or more sources to create new services. In other words, it's a convergence or combination of several tools or widgets. The most useful mashup to the broker is the use of combining the functionality of the IDX, listing addresses with the Google Mapping tool. A great example of this is used in the UAR website. When doing a map search, after the search parameters are input, the map pops up with small balloon pins indicating where each of the resulting matches can be found. Now click on any of the balloons and a brief description will show, as well as along the right-hand side of the map, the highlighted listing will show. If you didn't click on the MLS number link from the pop-up, you can click on it in the highlighted listing on the right-hand side to see the full listing details. It wasn't that long ago that this technology wasn't even thought of. While interactive mashups with MLS data can get a little expensive, you can certainly add your own Google mashup for your own listings, office, or other purposes. Here's a little about what you'd be doing and the steps you'd take. The great thing about Google Maps program is that you can use it in just about any way you want. If you can envision a certain tool in your mind, you can probably find a way to create it through a real estate mashup using Google Maps. I've seen some web developers do some pretty amazing things with this tool, but I won't go too far into web development weeds. Instead, I'll show you how to use this program to create a simple real estate mashup for your website, one that shows the location of your listed properties. Before I get to these steps involved in this process, let me give you a basic overview of what we're going to be doing. To create a mashup for your real estate website using the Google Maps program, you'll sign in to your Google account. Go to their Maps application, enter data for your mapping points, those are your property listings in this scenario, and then embed the resulting map onto your website for your site visitors to use. Now let's walk through the steps involved in creating a real estate mashup with Google Maps and publishing it onto your website. Step 1. Sign in to your Google account. What's a Google account? Well, if you use AdWords, Analytics, Gmail, or any other Google application, you would log in with the same information you use to access those programs. If necessary, sign up for an account. It's free. Step 2. Once you have successfully logged in to your Google account, visit their Maps program. It can be found at maps.google.com. Step 3. Click on the My Maps link at the top of the page. Step 4. If you're creating a new real estate mashup from scratch, click on the button that says Create New Map. Step 5. Give your map a title and description in the fields provided. Step 6. Now you're ready to add the items you want to show in your map. Within the context of a real estate mashup, this usually means putting the addresses of your property listings, open houses, maybe your office location, etc. You can do this in several ways. One way is to use the PlaceMark tool. That gets us to step 7. I recommend zooming the map in as much as possible when adding a place mark. This allows you to put the icon exactly where you want it. It will then stay in that place as you click and drag or zoom in and out. That way, when your website visitors zoom the map, they will see an accurate location for each item. Step 8. When you add a place mark, you can also include notes. You can enter the property address, a description, and more. In fact, the placemark notes work like miniature web pages. You can put HTML code into the notes, which means you can add pictures of the property, hyperlinks, and more. This is the information people will see when they click on a certain placemark. Step 9 of 10. When you're done, be sure to save the map in a descriptive name. Your saved maps will always be there for you, so you can edit and or update them as you wish. And finally, step 10. To publish the map or mashup onto your real estate website, you would simply click on the link that says Link and copy the HTML code provided. Paste the HTML code onto the web page where you want the map to appear. And that's all there is to it. Well, I know that's not quite all there is to it, but that's how you do it. Many other mashups exist at the UAR website when searching for and sorting MLS listings. In addition to just showing the location of the various listings on a Google map, school districts, zip code areas, fire stations, and even shopping can be shown. Want to know what is within a mile or 2-mile radius of the home you're looking at? No problem. Another mashup widget will shade within a mile radius or 2-mile radius of what the property is that you have just located. Other popular mashups have been combinations of Google Maps and weather.com. Twitter trends broken down into hours, days, and weeks. Flickr photos matching your favorite tweets. And one of the more popular with brokers is the ability to combine listing videos with Google Maps and IDX information all rolled into one widget. This means that in addition to the normal MLS and Google Map widget, you can also add on another video link to the summary information of the property when you click on the balloon pin that represents the property. The real value of mashups is that, like watches and calculators, they're pre-built software programs that can just be dropped into the website.